zero respect to VP.
Yeah.
Like oh, you want to turn it into a fight? We'll turn it into a fight. Let's just go at it, right?
Yeah, we're
like,
ready.
You got Pasha just getting all greased up and ready to go, and he's just like, yeah, man, do you want to fight Pasha? Do you want to get into a brawl with Pasha? I don't think so. And I don't think you want to get into like Snacks. He looks soft, but he messes you up. Look at that guy. He had like 2 frags per round.
Snacks is huge.
Yeah,
I mean, as in, you stand in front of Snacks, you feel small. You're looking up at
gigantic,
Snacks.
dude.
It's crazy. He's like a Polish Hodor almost. Crazy.
And I'm like talking to him. Well, like, dude, you did well that map. He's like, what map? I'm like, the map that just happened. He's like, oh, I forget. And I'm like, okay then, bro. Like, they're on autopilot right now.
VP's one of those really annoying teams where every interview that's ever done with VP, the one person who'll get into you is Taz. It's because Taz is a great personality and his English is good, but everyone else on VP can speak English just fine. You could do interviews with every one of them. They're just too lazy to do it.
Yep. they just don't want to.
I don't know why it is, but
I mean, I've seen a couple of interviews with Neo.
Yeah,
like,
it's been a couple.
Pasha only does it on, like, I guess national TV. That's what it takes to get him in front of a mic.
Yeah.
And then, well, like, Snacks, I think, is just like the unicorn. Like, you're never going to get him.
No. Doesn't feel like it.
Bialy as well, even though Bialy speaks good English. Yeah.
They do just fine. But how long did it take before we started seeing JW and Flusher even, like, try it?
It's true. Flusher, I think that was the first time I saw him, like, really do an interview, and that was at Katowice. And he did an interview there, and I was like, my mind is blown, Flusher!
And they all speak English just fine. They're just being shy about it. And it's the same in... You go to Na'Vi, it always ends up being Guardian doing interviews. It could just as well be anyone else. It's not like they can't speak English. I mean...
Like, Zeus's English is bad.
Yeah,
like,
I guess Zeus could be a bit of an issue.
Seized can speak a little bit of English, but it's also like...
Oh,
like, Guardian is definitely, like, the guy who can speak the best by far. Edward is also, like, that guy. He's like the Neo. He just hides it. Like, he just doesn't talk to anybody, so you never really know.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. A lot of stabbing going on, and Snacks, really, Snacks? Are we going to play this game?
They're already going on the flank mission as well.
Snacks is going to end up taking care of business. So, second map here. Welcome to the show. It's the ESEA LAN. We've got, really impressive lineup of teams here. And Fnatic did look strong against CLG, and they are the favorites as well. VP could be a contender to meet them in the finals. It's not impossible. At least they're looking strong here on day one. It's going to be Inferno now to see if Nihilum could show something really cooler if they're going to get knocked out 2-0.
They're going to get destroyed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of been the theme of the day, unfortunately. This is like the best in NA. And we've yet to see Cloud9. Cloud9 versus Mouse is going to be the next best of 3 happening today. The last best of 3 of the day. No, not the last best of 3, because we'll have some of the winner bracket matches happening tonight as well. But, I mean, we're waiting right now because the North American teams, they've all kind of just gotten crushed. Even if Luminosity, I think, put up one hell of a fight.
Yeah, they definitely did, but it wasn't enough. All the decoys to top mid, and then they run back, and it actually works. The CT side, they do make the rotation happen. Automatic coming through, stunning headshots to take down Pasha and Taz. Very well played, but it might not be enough quite yet. Sank's now going to be alone as Snacks will take out his teammate, Professor Chaos, and Bialy with a strong headshot, and that will be the end of it. Virtus.Pro winning the pistol on that terrorist side, off to a very strong start.
I guess
I'm not sure if the actual decoys make the big difference here, but, 5 decoys landing middle, and then everyone else sort of falling back here. There's interesting use of decoys. We haven't seen that much. Second round, it's... What, Mag 10 on Neo, MP7 on Bialy, UMP on Taz, so they just buy whatever they feel like here.
Pretty much. Triple SMG, double rifle, and you can have a whole lot of aggression out of this from VP because they're not going to care if they drop those SMGs. You already see Taz kind of taking point, peeking around the corner. I mean, the SMGs are just very strong right now. So, no surprise at VP. They want to also create a little bit of money because if they go up against unarmored targets like this, they will just shred them. With the Mag 10, you will wreck everything in front of you. MP7 as well.
Some time being bought here, and Valence does have another smoke left, so maybe they can force the move towards the stack that's going on over on the A side of the map, though Sanks will go down, and Flowsick, great range here, instant headshot on one, and you can tell he's trying to pre-fire. He wants someone else to walk in to the line of fire there. I mean, it's the best he could really do, but it's only going to be the one kill in, and Professor K has been discovered as well, and we did get someone tweeting at us what his sensitivity was, and I think it's, what was it, 1.6 at 1600 DPI.
And then like 10 out of 11 on the mic, on like the Windows mouse settings as well.
So
what? Like, how do you do that?
that is insane. I have no idea how that works. But it does. He plays well.
I mean, this guy comes from StarCraft or something like that. That's pretty much it.
I don't know.
Oh, man, that's wild.
Yeah, thanks for tweeting at us, by the way, guys. Always helping us out. We appreciate it.
Know. And this is actually, wow, they're really looking to max their money here, Nihilum. Makes you think that they have something prepared, that they're like, okay, we need to just have as much money as possible.
Look at that. Grenade and headshot to follow on Pasha. He's very low. They do so much damage, and yet they've only found one kill and might be the only one they're going to get as well. Look at Virtus.Pro, how soft they all are. That was actually a great move from Nihilum. It just didn't work.
They just couldn't quite connect afterwards with the shots. I mean, Pasha living with 2 HP is kind of an insult at that point. You almost want to see him get taken out with Bialy just to give some justice. Just to give Nihilum some hope. Neo is currently going to walk around the corner, though. Snacks, they're just, look at this. Does he spot him? Yeah. What is that?
That's amazing. Just the gun barrel sticking out. Fourth round coming up already. Virtus.Pro taking the first 3, and this time, quite a lot of money on their side. You can see all the Molotovs here going to be used to check corners or maybe execute towards a bomb site. Nihilum, they do have actually pretty decent. Look at this. They have the smokes. And even 3 Molotovs, so not at all bad.
You can see Valence actually taking the hit. Seems like he's going to be like that 5-7 guy who's just going to try and rely on skimming to get by. And there you go. These are what those incendiaries are for. They're trying to get control of Banana. So a bit of the TSM coming out here. Just the aggro Banana take, forcing Virtus.Pro up towards mid, right into the rifles here. So VP, now they're going to have to start playing a little bit more honest. Now this game gets serious.
They're going to leave automatic all the way back here. Once VP get to play on the CT side, this is going to be Neo instead playing this position. So I'm quite curious if, I mean, Virtus.Pro know this style of play so well that they should be able to read what's going on. They probably realize there's going to be 4 people at A by now. So they could try and wait out the time here. I mean, automatic is out of smokes. Is anyone going to be able to throw one for him? No, they're all out of smokes. So he's once this clears, Virtus.Pro have plenty of time to get here. It's only if they push A they're going to run into Molotovs. Well, someone must have actually put one up when I was checking. So they did put up an extra one that buys a little bit more time. It's not a little bad. Sank's going to take a 1 kill, and over at Archway, they're trying to see if they can make their way through. Gets 1 more pistols out, and he's going to get the triple kill. Well played on the NA side here. Now it's Snacks and Pasha sneaking up into middle. Flowsick going to kill 1. 1v3 here. Let's see if Pasha could do any more damage.
He's going to try and go for the weird plant, but not going to manage it with Automatic pushing down Banana. Good flank there by Automatic to close the round, and Nihilum tightening things up. Once they got the gear, once they got the rifles, they proved to be just, I mean, that hold was very nice. I mean, just a cookie cutter.
Yeah, and so what I was checking for, I missed it, so sorry about that, but essentially what they do when they leave him alone over here is they have someone else smoking in from Archway who can throw the smoke and it sort of lands back here somewhere. Yep. Really well played. Good timing for it as well. Meant that you can tell some of Virtus.Pro wanted to push middle and others were sort of waiting down by the smoke when it went up again, so they ended up getting split up even though they didn't mean to. They were going to try and get their way through Archway, but they still need to get through Banana to really make that work. So overall it was a bit confusing. Curious
to see if Pasha's going to get rewarded for his patience here. He had an opportunity earlier, but shots are starting to come through. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Sticking out just a little bit too far there. Fresh smoke goes down. We have to see now if Pasha's going to attempt the peek once again. I mean, Sanks, he's even going for pre-fire. They know what's up here, but Pasha, he's playing this so patiently. He could catch them off guard.
Oh.
There you go. Takes out Valence, and that's going to be a bit of a shock to the system there for Nihilum.
Yeah, very annoying, because they wanted the same setup. They just wanted to leave one person and go back to stacking towards A. Now instead they're going to be a man down and spread out a bit thinly. Automatic going to come into the middle, trying to see if he can equalize the situation, but he does just trade evenly, and on the quad side, Flowstick will go down. Professor Chaos quickly out of pit, but still going to end up going down, and now it's Sanks left, and he should not try and retake this.
Yeah, 1v3, unless he can get a kill immediately here on the man pushing an arch, and he might. They do give it away, though, and now they know exactly where he is. So you can see Bialy going for the pre-fire even, and Sanks just runs right into it. That timing is perfect.
That's really cheeky.
He's like, yeah, we're reading you like a book, mate. We know exactly what you're up to. And that resets Nihilum's money as well. So, man, Nihilum, it just doesn't get any easier for them. They get a great initial buy round in, but then losing the following one, you can see it's just... They're going to start dropping some pistols around, so Automatic dropping some pistols for everybody, in fact.
And they're going to play this round with 4 smokes. That's kind of crazy, isn't it?
That is actually pretty wild.
Just pistols, but you're still trying to put pressure on the T side by putting up these smokes. I mean, it isn't necessarily a bad move. Not if you've done the math right and you know you're going to be able to buy later on.
It seems like they're just trying to keep him honest. Trying to keep VP like wondering, you know, wait, what is behind this? Did somebody buy an MP9 or something? Oh, I'd like to see that nade. I really do love that Molotov there that clears that point out. And there's a step that Titan have started using as well, where you can start running through your own Molotov. You know, so you clear out the CT who's holding close to that angle, and then you catch him out in the open by running through your own Molotov. So there's some tricky timings that can be pulled off there by VP. Nice headshot, though. Automatic, and he's going to go for more here. Flowsick doing some damage to Taz. He's eventually going to get rushed down, however.
Now they have one smoke left, and that's on Professor Chaos, and he's not in a position to put it up over Red B, which is where they're going to need it in just about 5 seconds. You can see the grenades raining on through. Sank's going to go. The 5-7 in hand, looking for the opening on somebody. They're so close, and Pasha just walks in, gets the shot. Valen's going to pick up one, gets a second kill. Well played here, the in-game leader on the Nihilum team. So 2v2 now, and he's bought so much time, going to run over the spalls as well. Ends up getting taken out by Taz, and Snacks will finish off automatic as well. Really, really expensive round for VP. Great play, but it wasn't enough.
And now decision time. Do Nihilum feel like they have enough? Can they afford to give up another round to VP? And yeah, they're going to go for the force buy. They were just dancing on the edge there, and it looks like they're going to commit to it. So you can see they're skimping on head armor to have an extra $350 to work with to buy nades, and nobody has a kit. So this is about as bare bones as it gets. I would almost want to see like Sanks go for a FAMAS instead, just so he can afford a few more nades to work with here.
It's always risky when you end up not having those.
It's like not having nades on CT Inferno, man. That's scary scary situation because there's so many choke points that you can just abuse.
Oh, Professor Chaos, the timing, it's really good, and Snacks has gone down. Not all the time that you can catch Snacks off guard like that, but he got spotted out by Flowsick, and so pretty good communication as well between the two teammates up here. Flowsick will go down, unfortunately, so they're still going to be at about even odds, and look at VP making the quick call to get back to B here, and that might have been just perfect. Automatic is rotating out. Valence is falling back, and any second now there's going to be a smoke landing right here.
And Valence, he's going to have that tough decision. Does he decide to push through that smoke and get into pit, try and hold them back, or does he play it safe and play from construction instead? Bialy just rushes right through. There you go. Perfect spray, but he puts a couple shots through the wood, and that's not going to help him here. Valence actually going to go for the straight-up flash through, and I think he even got the shot onto Pasha there, the headshot.
He did a lot of damage here. Automatic going to miss the crossover kill, and it's 6 or 3v3, and the bomb is going to go down any second here. A lot of damage being dealt to Pasha, and Neo is low as well. This is looking pretty good for Nihilum. It's just going to be Neo now. 1v3. Goes for the opening frag. Automatic will take him down for a triple, and that's looking good.
And the gamble pays off. Nihilum, they've managed to stabilize and actually go for the retake there. I think Automatic, basically, with the wild spray through, actually did the most because he got a kill out of that and then dropped Pasha down to like 2 HP. So he just did massive work this round, and 3 kills, well-deserved for him.
5-2 in terms of the score. Virtus.Pro probably don't need much more than 5 rounds. I think it's on Nihilum to close this out. Make it 10-5.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have a long road ahead of them here. It's that one round at a time mentality that they have to adopt at this point because Virtus.Pro, 5 rounds, even 5 rounds for VP, that's a lot. I mean, in the sense that their CT side should just be perfect right now, so... Yeah. Not really sure, Nihilum, how they're going to manage this.
Nice. You know, that didn't work out, but more
variation
people...
is sick.
Yeah, you know, just keep them guessing. And then in the middle, I think they did do the double grenade. Flowsick and Professor Chaos, double grenade, Pasha down. I really do love it.
We see the elite, the new AK skin.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The elite build. But I particularly like that HE from backside because, you know, if you train them to start thinking they're only going to nade banana by columns, so they'll wait at the bottom of banana, and that nade is going to catch them right in the face. So it's a good little way to change things up, catch people off guard, and just get that HE damage in.
Molotov to check the corner, very standard stuff. But maybe also going to alert Sanks to the fact that there's going to be someone coming here soon. Smoke not going to be for him. Takes out Bialy. And it's going to flash himself in, and actually an extra pop flash from a teammate. Very powerful. And Snack still somehow gets the kill. Almost ridiculous. So there's still a man up here in Nihilum, and they're going to get the kill on Neo. Looking really good at the moment for them. To pick up consecutive rounds is what we're talking about here. Snacks will get the 1 kill, and he's now still in Archway. Going to pick up the AWP. 19 seconds left. If we could make a run for it and save it, that'd probably be the best. They don't have a lot of money on VP.
No, it is really close, actually. Nihilum managing to bring it back quite a bit. I mean, 3 players alive, 8 seconds left, and Snacks is going to be able to hold on to that AWP for Pasha. Pasha is going to be, you know, big pearly tears of happiness. He'll have his op to play with the next round, but he's going to have to step up and not get double naded at the beginning. And this chicken is currently wondering, you know, can Pasha do it?
It does look like that, doesn't it?
It looks confused because you don't know what to expect from Pasha. Snacks can opt too, though, so he might actually just hold on to that for himself.
Yeah, and look at this. This is VP. This is where I'm thinking VP do not have like the proper respect for Nihilum. Not in the sense that they're bad-mannered, but they're thinking, we're so much better, we're just going to win with this anyway. Whereas if they were playing Fnatic or someone else on this map, I think they'd have gone for an eco this time, just because they felt like they would need the equipment later on. So this is not about, you know, manners or about showing respect and being nice to people. It's not what we mean when we say no respect. It's just that they, you know, they feel like they don't have to take it quite seriously yet.
Well, that's just euphemisms, man. Euphemisms. We might as well be straight up and just say that VP, like, you got to make them earn it.
Yeah, that's what it's down to.
That's what it is. You have to make VP. You have to make VP respect you. Otherwise, they're just going to keep doing this. And there you go. You know, starting off strong there. Sanks not missing the shot onto Bialy. Good. I mean, he nearly takes out Taz right there. That was way too close.
And Valen's going to run for the smoke once again. Trading places. Goes down. Oh, no. VP coming up with some really big kills here. Sanks close. Going to get the shot on Snacks. Well played. And Professor Chaos to help out. Neo on a 1v2. Not a lot of health on him. And the bomb is not in his control either.
Yeah, that bomb is right up on the site. And you can see Nihilum now just stacking up together. They're just going to trade. They're going to put themselves in a position where they're so close together that if one of them gets taken out, the other one will be able to instantly reply. And I mean, switching it up for Pit as well is really slick because now automatic. I mean, this is such a difficult position to root him out of. And even if Neo attempts to go, like, makes an attempt to root him out, he's going to get shot in the back. But he's been spotted out now. Element of surprise has been lost, and Neo has got a tough decision. Does he go for it? Does he hold on to the AWP again? 19 seconds to make this play.
Sees automatic down in Pit, and the crossfire is going to work just fine. So it will be now 3 rounds in a row here for Nihilum. I mean, you wish at this point that these 3 rounds happen straight away, that this isn't just a single round, but it's 3 straight, because it's a very different game when that happens. Virtus.Pro, because they're already at 5 rounds, they've just got so much to work with. But the force-up, it worked on Cash when they did it. It didn't work this time, though. They got punished for it. And
now is the opportunity for Nihilum to start building a little bit of breathe easy money, right? They're going to be able to get a little bit of a bank going now that VP are actually ecoing.
This smoke takes so long to land.
Yeah, it's way too slow because look at that. Sanks, he can't actually get control. He has to fall back as quickly as possible. Gets overwhelmed as well. No, Balance is there to save him. Double spray from him, and that's going to be, well, the double, if not the triple.
Very, very close here, and Taz now coming into it, but the backup should be there. The bomb is dropped at the corner, and Bialy will be going down as well. So, yeah, Valens and Automatic doing a good job. That Molotov also did stop half the Virtus.Pro team, so overall not too bad. It was looking scary for a moment.
Yeah, talk about Valens coming to the rescue there. I think that Sanks was done for, but we're tied situation here. The 1 round at a time approach. I mean, it's really working out here for Nihilum. They're getting their heads back in this game. VP, though, after that round of eco, we can see just how much money they have. They go for a full buy, 4 Molotovs. This is going to give them a lot of options for clearing out those corners. HE nades down Banana, but don't really do any damage at all, in fact.
Now, people have got so used to positioning themselves so that they don't take any damage, really. Sankt almost going down. Flowsick putting some shots to the smoke, not really connecting with that angle. And he's going to get grenaded back, so they almost lost that entry frag. It was very close.
Oh, that was a close call.
In the meantime, the rest of VP making the call to go back, and they're going to leave Pasha here to be annoying and to make just a little bit of noise. If he can keep Automatic close to Archway, it's all going to be unbalanced here, and the smoke comes up. He gets a quick double kill. Bialy and Taz will go down, and once again, he's going to flash his way through. They get the time to reload, and look at that. They can't see a thing. No one knows where Neo is, and Snacks is right next to him. Oh, no. Neo and Snacks now going to be in a 2v4.
Yeah, still a 2v4. Molotov there as well to be used to buy more time here, but everybody is rotated in from Nihilum. That smoke is clearing up on CT. Neo just takes a step too far. Snacks is there, however, 24 HP, but he runs right into 3 guys just barreling up from the spawn. I mean, they don't even need to hide. They don't even need to try and trade. They can just run in there and crush them.
Valens was struggling a little bit on Cash, but he's been stepping it up here at the B-bomb side. Been doing quite well for himself, helping out his team. And it seems, you know, it is very common for a team once they get smoked off here, once the ZT side gets smoked off, they will try and, instead of sticking around, they'll try and fall back and maybe take some shots through, and maybe they'll just rotate back in through construction and try and attack from this side. But you can tell that Valen's specifically will wait and flash and then run through. That's just his style, apparently. Seems to be working actually quite well. This time he got killed by Snacks, but...
It's ally existence, right?
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
I mean, even after that flash, he'd already done what he needs to do, right? He got those 2 kills initially, so just solid work from him.
But I mean, the way Existence does it, even or used to do it, would take even longer, because he'd go back and throw it into the wall and then come back in. He just actually takes a step back and underhand throws it through. It's kind of an interesting idea. I'd like to see more.
Yeah, I would as well. I mean, it doesn't look like VP are going to gift us with that opportunity, though. They're heading over to the A site, making some noise over here. And Flowsick, holding short, takes out Bialy. Neo doesn't check noob corner, and that's a big mistake. Double kill for Automatic. The damage is done. VP are now in a 2-on-4 situation here.
Yeah, bomb dropped as well, and Taz is going to get smoked off. Wants to see if he can make his way through, pick up the bomb. And Sanks is going to take him down, so Snacks 1v4 gets dropped by Valens. Completely shot down this time. Virtus.Pro 7-5. I mean, look at this run they've got going on. There's 6 rounds in a row. If they didn't drop round 5 and 6 here, this would be such a one-sided game in favor of Nihilum right now. So the only reason Virtus.Pro is still looking competitive here is because of these 2 rounds.
And they continue to buy VP. I mean, this is wild. The comeback right now is so good for Nihilum. VP, however, I mean, they just continue to press forward, and they're going in as groups as well, VP. There is very little subtlety. I mean, here we go. Trying to go for that banana control and some decent nade damage to start. This time around, Bialy and Taz just couldn't buy it, or couldn't put up enough of a fight. Balance, though, is just dominating. 1-for-1 trade there, but he was pinned down, so even getting 1 kill is good.
Just got to be careful here. Automatic 10 health away from death, and Virtus.Pro slowing down quite a bit. Looking for the opening. Sanks actually got shot, but I think it was a headshot through the coils there, so still staying alive. Doesn't get the next shot off. Automatic comes in, and Sanks is there with the AWP. It's looking good once again for Nihilum. Neo's back here, but he's also alone. Gonna pick up the 1 kill, jumps up, looking for the second one. It's gonna be successful. 3rd kill, not gonna go through. And they're gonna burn his corpse as well. Make sure he doesn't get back.
Oh, you missed it, dude. You missed it. Had a moment there. Had a moment. You could have taken the screenshot, but.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was debating in my mind. That's why I was wondering if I should go for like a Game of Thrones reference. Yeah, right. You know, gotta burn the corpses.
The sacrifice.
Yeah, but if you start the fire, the wildlings are gonna see, and you know, they come up. Gotta be careful, man.
I'm really impressed with Sanks' hopping right now as well. Like, he's willing to go toe-to-toe, and he's having an impact with this sniper rifle round after round. There's the peek, and he's got to be a little bit careful now. Now he's starting to play with fire.
Yeah, generally speaking, Nihilum right now are playing pretty well. They're doing a really good job. Virtus.Pro generally could be a hard team to deal with on T side. Inferno, it's not their strongest T side, but they've shown us stuff in the past definitely. And look at this, Automatic sees it coming and takes out Pasha. Yeah.
And the peek in mid as well. How did Bialy drop down to half HP? That was kind of odd there, unless it was a teammate. No, not possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're talking about this level difference, this gap between the North American teams and the European teams. And there is a real gap. It's not just something that we're inventing, but you always wonder what would happen to a team like Nihilum if they got to spend 2 months practicing, boot camping in Europe against all the top European teams all the time. I'm not trying to make excuses and say it's exclusively because they have fewer practice partners, but it does actually make a big difference in the end. So I kind of feel like, I mean, I wish someone would do it. Mm-hmm. Bring us your NA teams to Europe, and they'll be better in the end. Valens, let's see.
But then are they still NA teams?
One more time, right through the smoke, and this time they're ready. VP adjusting, Snacks going to take him out. Automatic in the background. Well, he did get the 1 kill in, but it might not be enough here. Just 6 seconds left as the bomb goes down, and it's a 3v3. Sank's going to go down. Snacks counter pushing through the smoke. Eventually gets dropped. Professor Chaos from the back lines here. It's a 2v1 now as Neo is going to get that headshot and sprays down. Gets Professor Chaos. Great triple kill from Neo. And that's Virtus.Pro finding a 6th round finally. That was a sick round from Neo.
Dude, that's just individual performance, because again, it's turning into a brawl. Both of these teams, they're just going at it tooth and nail. And that time around, Neo's able to just land the first shot onto Flowsick, who actually got the flank in from Banana. So, again, VP, very little subtlety in their play, though. They are kind of just like, hey, we're going to run right up through Banana. This time we'll adjust for you flashing through, but it's still so touch and go, it seems.
Oh, well, already down the middle. 2 kills for the 1, and it's working out for Sanks, though, picking up 2, so now it's back into a even situation. Automatic holding top, and Banana's being controlled by Ali.
What?
Wow. How did he guess that angle?
And now they're like, okay, we don't even have to waste it. We don't waste any time at all. We're going to go running straight up to the B site because we know nobody's here. They have to worry about automatic, but he starts walking just at the right time, so they're not going to have any noise to go off of here. No footsteps. He's got a single smoke, but he does have a kit. And he catches Bialy with a nade in hand. Free kill there.
Yeah, gonna push with the Molotov, not waste any time. Taz is in the back lines here. He's been spotted out as well. Automatic looking to clutch it. See if he can. He's already got the double kill. He's gonna get that triple. Great play. And that will make it 9-6 in favor of Nihilum. And this actually is... the more I think about it, the more upset I am that they lost this 5th and 6th round. It would have been a very, very impressive first half. As it is now, I think they're still gonna have a hard time dealing with VP come the second half. But overall, they showed us that they have a lot more to show us than they did on Cash.
Yeah.
A much better performance here from Nihilum.
That's the thing. I mean, it seems like jitters, maybe. Maybe that's what was the case. You know, a little bit of the land jitters perhaps on that first map, not able to get it together for it. I mean,
it could have been.
I mean, they were revived here on Inferno. It's a completely different beast. Even if a lot of these rounds do seem to turn into like a bit of the brawl, right, where it's just like we're going to run in and then you're going to run in and then everybody's going to run in and then we're all going to shoot each other in the face. Like, Nihilum are still showing us some good tactics. And now we get to see some real tactics, you know, like what do they have in mind? Because they have 2 guys going full nades here.
Yeah, Snacks has got a Molotov as well, which is a somewhat uncommon purchase for a pistol round. But I don't really mind it that much. But you're right, they do have a couple of grenades to stack up with here. Valen's going to grenade top mid. 6 damage. Might not be quite worth it. Taz, he really wants to walk out there and he's going to get the angle, but he's not quick enough. And ends up having to fall back. Neo, great headshot, goes for another one. And next in line, Vela's finally going to win that fight. But that's Neo just being very dangerous. And now they've got the bomb in the middle here. Are they going to see it on the slope?
They're going to have to.
Yeah. Yep. Now they know.
Money, and then they're going to take the 2-on-1 fight. Then it's down to Valence, just trying to buy time for his teammate, who's going to get the flank as well. You already have PC waiting. Professor Chaos takes out Bialy, and now they've got Taz pinned down.
What is this pistol round? Not very common at all, and Taz going to walk right into Professor Chaos. Tries to win the fight, but not going to do it. So look at this. They're on 2 and 9 health, and he's got a double kill at the end. Nihilum going to win the pistol round. Now it's possible for them to win this game.
What just happened, Anders?
I don't know.
I don't know. What is going on?
I'm tempted to try and draw all the pathways, but it's just not possible. There's too much going on in that round.
This just slam and get slammed. Like I don't. And then Taz goes for the pistol armor buy, but his teammates decide to go for nades instead. Yeah. Really odd kind of combination here.
A crazy amount of grenades coming out from VP, but it's very similar to what actually Nihilum did on their second round, so maybe that's just a thing now. By Ali, Deagle, almost a kill happening. Pasha will come in with the steal there. The bomb is dropped as well. Great flashbang, but he doesn't get the following up kill there. Could have been really big if he had. Inside the bomb site, Taz is still hiding and with 20 bullets. And the thing is, the 5.7 at this roughly the range where the 5.7 is going to be a 1-shot. If they go all the way in the back lines here, I think it's going to have to be 2 shots. But if they come close, it's 1 shot for the headshot. But none of it matters.
Just imagine if Pasha had a 5.7 in that situation instead of the P250 where he ran out of bullets. If he had an extra 5 or 6 bullets, the damage he could have done behind that flash.
Yeah, definitely would have been lethal. Actually, they're just slow enough, Nihilum, that Neo's got to get into some sort of position here with Snacks as well.
Smoke is there. And both of them, and Snacks, is he really? He's dancing on the edge, and he gets the point-blank headshot on an automatic. There's Neo, but he's not going to be as lucky. Instead, Snacks, once again, just going for the sneaky play, trying to sneak his way through, but he's going to get caught out by Sanks, who just sprays him down. And Taz is now the last man alive here for Virtus.Pro. 1v3 situation. Long range 5.7, maybe? He's got Kevlar helmet, though, so, I mean, it could be worthwhile for Taz to back off and try and just make sure he saves his gear, and that's what he's going to do.
It does not want to risk it. I mean, it's just a 5.7 armor, but it can be in the right position. Plenty to save.
Right.
Now he's just enjoying the art. Can't really blame him.
That is a really nice painting.
Yeah, but then I think it's the same painting that's up in the other apartments.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think somewhere over here.
Oh, that's one trick.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Damn.
So there were, even in small Italian villages, there's clearly a con artist around here somewhere.
It's 3 of them, man.
Or should we just be calling Valve out? You know, like, Valve, you know, how long does it take to do 2 more paintings?
Yeah. Someone was being lazy at that time.
Yeah.
No feeling it.
I mean, really, come on. You just have no paintings there at all.
But we do have benches.
Yeah, man.
Rushing up towards top banana. Neo holding with the C-set 75 and the rest of the Nihilum team just coming up right behind him. They will actually slow down once again. Kind of a big opening if they could have made that work. Neo still hiding in the corner, and Sanks, he's still going to check it. Good job, because that Molotov didn't cover all of it, so a bit scary if they just thought that there was going to be no one there. Bomb will go down, and 2 good opening kills. Pasha drops as well, and it's all on Taz.
And once again, Taz is just like, well, what do I do now? He knows he's going to be buying in the next round, so he can be a little bit more aggressive here, but now he's looking to see if he can't catch the wraparound, perhaps. I mean, they are coming up through mid already. So maybe he's going to get the opportunity to take somebody here, but he walks. Wow. It's like he walked into pre-fire almost. There's an example of the range on the on the headshot, but Flowstick's going to catch him, and there you have it.
They need just another 4 rounds here, and they've done it. They're going to put us onto a 3rd map. Be pretty impressed with Nihilum if they do that.
They're looking very good, aren't they? I mean, Inferno is clearly a totally different beast from Cash for these guys. Like, this is definitely a Nihilum that can inflict some damage, and it's also a combination, I think, because VP, you can also get in that position where you're so confident, you feel like, oh yeah, you know, everything's going our way. We've got 5 rounds, and you start dicking around a little bit. Basically, you start taking it a little less seriously, and before you know it, you're in this kind of situation where Nihilum, they're close to running you out of the game. Virtus.Pro probably just now realizing, wait a second, pressure is on. We actually have to get something done at this point.
We'll see if it's going to make a difference. They have the rifles now. VP and Neo's going to open up with a good kill there on automatic, and smoke goes up as well, which means Sanks has to recommit. And he does and wins the fight, so definitely worth it. Neo a little bit alone, which he's used to. So often you'll see Neo play alone on this B-bomb site for VP, so I don't think he's going to be too scared doing it. But,
yeah, he's a loner.
Yeah, somehow, right? It's just his style.
Oh, there's the flash out. First one through. He doesn't spot the second one, though, and that's going to be an easy kill there for Valence, who's just been doing great work on this B side all map long. But
it looks like they might try and get out of apartments. Actually, they're going to switch around to B. That's really a good call at this point in time. If they go apps, you can tell the setup here for VP is going to be so strong. Now it's just Pasha all the way over at the B-bomb site. Not sure what that's about. Throwing away the gun, picking it up again. They are going to go back to middle. Valence is going to go down, and now, well, the bomb making its way around the corner. Taz is going to hear them coming, still goes down, and Bialy's in the pit. Are they going to check it? They might not realize, and they won't. Walks right into it. 16 seconds left here. Professor Chaos ends up dropping, and a good hold from Bialy at the end.
And the double up there clearly caught them off guard. Them picking off Taz on short like that,
yeah.
You could tell they were looking into the site, probably trying to check Graveyard. Anywhere but pit. They're just assuming that, you know, that's it, we got this clear, and they pay for it in the end. Nihilum are going to have enough money to get together a buy here in this round, so they can still afford arcades and nades, but this is a crucial must-win round for VP if they want to have a shot here, because if they lose this, they're going to have so little room to work with. Nihilum will be up on 14 rounds pretty much. So these are dire times here for Virtus.Pro if they want to close this out 2-0.
And they did only survive that round with 2 members as well. These are expensive rounds, so there's absolutely no bank going on. But if they can win this round, then probably Nihilum is going to have to eco, and then they could really start building some sort of economy here. Pasha holding close to middle, and he's got some backup here in Bialy on the other side. So they're going to run right up to him. He steps out, sprays, gets one, and that's all he's going to get so far. Bialy putting a couple of bullets through, and Taz trying to help out here. A lot of damage being done and returned. And now the backup coming in from Snacks, close into Archway, going to run through the Molotov there to tick off Professor Chaos, who was already fairly low on health. Yeah,
Sanks still very low as well. He's kind of pinned down in mid, just holding Arch in case Snacks decides to overcommit, but it's not going to be the case. Instead, Flowstick taking the battle with Bialy, who's currently holding in pit. So Bialy basically the linchpin of this A side at this point. And he's just spotting the shoulder there. Not going to get the kill, though, but does chase him back around the corner. Whereas Neo, he's all by his lonesome, man. He's getting bored over there on that B side. He's like, guys... You guys gonna come by anytime soon here?
There it is. Sanks gonna go down and also sneaking up. Taz picks up one and almost a pre-fire again. Valen's gonna go down. A good double kill from Taz. And now it's 8-12. And here's where it gets tricky. So First of all, VP survived with a reasonable number of members. Now, this is around where Nihilum really need to get at least 2 and preferably 3 kills. They got to keep that VP economy low. Otherwise, it's going to get too tricky. If VP come out of this round with 5 members alive, it's still not going to be easy for the NA team to make it.
And same, actually kind of same smoke, although it only bounces once there, so it's a little bit more effective.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown! Boom!
Wow.
So much damage.
Oh man, that is brutal. I mean, it was only the 1 kill with a grenade, but it was simultaneous. Everyone just hitting that T ramp, and that's going to be a quick round, 9-12.
Oh, that hurts just to watch.
Pretty good stuff,
and
right?
It's like the kind of grit your teeth moment where it's like the butt clench, you know? Shout out to Lyric. Like, you see that nade going in there. There's nothing you can do.
No fun at all. They probably feel safe as well, being that far back on the ramp. They're like, oh, it's all right. No one's going to grenade this far back. Oh, wait.
All right, well, VP, they seem to be stabilizing here, and they are not skimping at all. Everybody's got an incendiary, full set of nades. Nihilum, they continue to buy, and they've got mid control at this point, but Virtus.Pro are also changing up their take on this. Although they are playing like super passive VP. I'm about to say like no aggressive take on Banana this time around, no aggressive smoke. Snack's only just now putting up that smoke about halfway up. But nobody even peeking into apartments for VP. Like they played passively on both sides of the map.
Oh, flashbangs going through by Ali, spraying a little bit crazy spray coming out there, not really connecting. And Professor Chaos will punish him for it, ends up taking him down. Taz playing balcony. He's got Pasha over here, and look at this, a lot of damage. He's almost down as well. Snack's coming up with the 1, and Pasha to return, and that's the bomb dropped. Big kill here from Pasha. Goes for a second one, and in spite of the fact that he started this fight on 34 health, he still comes out on top. Valen's going to get shot in the back, and it's Pasha to steal it with a triple. Man, that is a very huge round from Pasha. The first kill was enough, because that was the bomb drop, and then he kept going after that. 10-12, and now this is where so much changes. The money, at least 2 of them have decent money here on VP, some sort of bank going into it. Yeah. And Nihilum don't have the money. They're just not getting enough bomb plants. No, exactly. It's just a lack of bomb plants. If they had a bomb plant in this scenario, they might have attempted a buy, because they probably could have gone like AK with a few nades to work with at least. Here, they're just going to skimp. They're going for an even buy situation. This may allow VP to get up to 12 rounds. Neo already starting off strong with the wild spray through, picks up the headshot and does big damage to Flowsick. Luckily for Flowsick, he had that Kevlar, but then Neo, HE, headshot combo. This is why VP can leave Neo here, because look at this, like Snacks doesn't even have a say. Snacks isn't even really doing anything, it's just Neo mopping up. Yeah, clean round coming out here. Quad kill as well, down to 8 health, but doing everything that he needed to, and he stole the Tech 9 from Snacks. Look at that, he is not happy. That's a very sad Snacks. You can just see, you know, from the body language there. Snacks is so sad. How could you do this to me, bro? Neo's like, I am the leader. I decide who has a Tech 9. I don't deserve for wreck. Pasha's having a great time right now, wrecking Nihilum on his own. Yeah, he's doing just fine as well. I mean, he's not top fragging, but it's not far off either. 12-11, the Virtus.Pro comeback is definitely in effect. Yeah, this is just looking incredible right now. I mean, now they've got money in the bank as well, which is just going to be so difficult for Nihilum because they have to deal with back-to-back buys, whereas before, Nihilum were doing a good job of keeping VP a little bit on the back foot at least. Very limited nades here for Nihilum to work with. They do have smokes on everybody, and they have managed to hold off on using them for quite some time here, so curious where they're going to decide to go, because they have got control of apartments this time. They've pushed up and actually managed to unlock it somewhat. Smoke into boiler, though, so they're going to have to worry a little bit about that. But bomb is making its way towards Banana, so it seems like they want to go ahead and give Neo and Snacks another shot here. 50 seconds left. And they have the Molotov probably for quad boxes, so, or the new boxes, rather. Yeah, Professor K is going to play alone over here, which is... It used to be a very popular strategy, what we call the nip strat, leaving one guy towards boiler and then having everyone else push. Oh, this is a fake. But, is it going to work out? They're not committing, are they? Like, they threw that Molotov in. That was super late. Like, they didn't do anything off of this. Virtus.Pro have shown them nothing right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pasha, don't do it. They're trying to get the setup, and he's waiting. He's ice cold walking up behind them. Snack's going to get 1 kill now. He's walking in. He actually missed that shot, and Flowsick must be calling it in, but they're still trapped in this really weird position. Bomb being planted right in front of the grill, and there it is. It actually does go down, and Pasha shows up. Perfect timing to get the quick double. Are they even realizing that Valence is in here? I don't think they will. He turns around, gets a double. Pasha coming up with a triple, and now Professor Chaos has come in from Boiler. No one defusing yet. He spots the gun barrel, takes down Pasha, and the Molotov is there. Bayali will get the kill. What a crazy round, Semler. What just happened?
Just wild. It's like Pasha, that's that case where it's like one of those cases where it's like you're 100% supposed to get this frag, and somehow that's when you miss the shots. Pasha's just, you know, the reaction there. He eventually gets it done, but Valence, man, once again making it close. I mean, he just seems to be able to just magic out frags whenever he wants on that B site, because just consistently round after round he's doing damage over there. So Valence, I mean, he's doing the best that he can right now. It is fairly even actually across the board for frags as well. They've kind of tightened up a little bit. Both teams really. Yeah. Although VP are a little bit more ahead. It's a lot of it seems to be down to automatic over on Nihilum's side. So much molly damage taken there trying to push Banana as well. And now automatic is kind of by his lonesome, although Sanks is here at Woodstacks to help him out.
Snacks get the one, and that reveals that there was someone back there. He saw the grenade raining out, so easy kill to follow up, and Snacks with the double, and then they smoke it off again and just are going to buy time. And you remember what I talked about in that first half? If Nihilum hadn't lost the 5th and 4th round, well, that's the 2 here. VP have just had a solid block of blue going into the second half. They've just been winning all the CT rounds apart from the 3 they lost following the pistol, but it's still looking really good for them.
Yeah, they've got all the control right now. They're really light on nades, though, with 50 seconds left, so it is going to come down to rifle work. And already there's the flank from Snacks pushing down to bottom mid. Taz up on short, and Valence, he's been smoked off now as well. So does he go through? I mean, does he try to go for the flash? He doesn't even have a flash. He has a Molotov and a smoke to work with, and Neo's already just camping here, waiting.
Not sure he can hear him, but not sure there's a lot to do. He spotted him at the top, I think. Valence going to come around the corner, and Neo will still take him down. It's going to be the round lead now in favor of Virtus.Pro, 13-12. That's going to really hurt if you're Nihilum here.
No bomb plant either. Do they commit to it? Do they just say, okay, we're going to let them get up to that round so we can have everything we need going into this next one? I mean, it's a wall of blue, you're right. Virtus.Pro. And there it is. Okay, it is going to be the buy coming out here. Nihilum, they aren't going to waste any time. They even drop a Tech 9 for Valence, so he's got something to go off of. And it looks like Valence took the hit economically and dropped an M4 for somebody. An M4, an AK. This is nasty. They need to get something done here at Nihilum.
Yeah, but the problem is now, if they start winning, finally VP have a really look at the bank here. I mean, 15,000 on Taz. Even if Snacks is low on money, it doesn't really matter that much at this point. So it's starting to get scary. Neo is going to get rushed down in the second. So we always talk about him as being an incredible B and a banana player. This time he's going to have to show it, and Professor Chaos will charge in to take him out. Great timing. Snacks, underhand flash on through it, catches everyone, and he almost gets that kill. But this should be a good round for Nihilum. I think they might have found the opening here.
There's some of that pent-up North American aggression coming into play right there. I think Neo was not expecting him to be that quick through. So getting caught off guard with the timing, and you can see the result. And now reloading. Snacks, what are you doing? Man was holding close right around the corner there, and he walks right into him. A free frag. Pasha not able to zone in on anybody either here, so I mean, Nihilum are just playing this perfectly. That bomb is ticking down. Virtus.Pro are quickly running out of time.
Yeah, oh,
Bayali jump?
Caught jumping. I'm not sure what's going on here. Good shot from Pasha, but there still should be a terrorist round this one, and it will be automatic, even taking out Flowsick to try and get the kill on Pasha there. Good job. Just gotta make sure you get those kills in there. That's gonna be 13-13.
One way or another. He's like, oh, just anything that moves.
No, actually, that does make a difference, because they needed, like Nihilum needed not just to win the round, but they need to come out of these rounds with a lot of people alive. Because the one thing that can't happen now is that if VP start winning rounds again, their economy, you can tell, only 2 people surviving that one round there. Not going to be fun if they lose now.
Very true. Losing $300, at least it's not 3,300, right, like it used to be. So a little bit less painful. Snacks holding that angle, however, is going to pick off Sanks. And now, you know, when Nihilum really needs to be getting into this big, they aren't quite managing it, or at least giving an entry frag is not going to help.
Yeah, and they're up against the double up setup as well. It's going to make it really tough. I'm not sure what they're going to have to call to make it out. I mean, I like the last round. As you said, speed. Neo wasn't ready for it. I think that was the key thing, but it's also hard to repeat a round like that. There's some discussion going on right now.
There's got to be. I mean, they have to be scratching their heads wondering what can we do. Because we go to the B site, we get shut down, the rotation comes in, and we just get, you know, retaken every time nearly.
Yeah.
I mean, they had success on the B site last time, so that's got to be it. That's got to be the answer for them. It's like, well, you know, that's where it worked. We got to go back there. Neo is not going to get caught off guard this time, and Snacks, I mean, they've just taken a very passive hold here. Snacks, a little bit more aggressive with the AWP, but they shouldn't have any trouble. Fresh smoke going on at 28 seconds.
Wow.
Like, it's going to be a nightmare for Nihilum. They're going to have to rush through.
Oh, no. This is going to be some crispy Americans coming through any second. The Molotovs are up. They're rushing into them. They're going to be burned alive. Snacks takes 2 kills before the fire does, and Snacks will pick up Valence as well. No scope to finish. It's the ace for Snacks here. I know they say that death by fire is the purest death, but still, Semler, that's awful.
No, that was. They weren't purified there. You know, they just got toasted a little bit before Snacks. He got bored. He said it took too long. Hold on, let me bring the op into this.
Yeah.
I mean, and with the ace as well, putting VP right up there, that's going to shock. That's going to just destroy Nihilum's confidence. They just completely played. And now, well, no bomb plant. They've lost, and this just resets their money. They're in the doghouse, Nihilum. Any shot that they had at winning, they desperately needed to win that round because now it's down to Tech 9 armor, like nade by, whatever you can get, just go for it.
Yeah, classic VP confidence play with Pasha pushing down the middle like that. They just do rely a lot on confidence versus Pro. We see them fail on Inferno before when they play so passively that they just give up too much of the map, but that's not the case right now. They're really feeling it. Pasha, though, drop low. Neo could get overrun as well. The Molotov is out, and Neo spraying them down. Double for him and double for Bayali. It's down to Valence walking right into Snacks and probably should have been dead already.
Did that nade just smack into somebody and stop that whole train? I think that's exactly what happened.
It's not impossible. The grenade collision?
Yeah, the grenade collision, like the most annoying mechanic in CS.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's exactly what happened there because that bought Neo enough time to switch to his M4.
Yeah. I wouldn't rule it out. That's 15-13. Nihilum, they've been robbed of their victory here. I mean, obviously Virtus.Pro are a really good team, but feels like the NA team could have done something here.
Well, that's, yeah, like be the first North American team to take a map off of a European team, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, because it's been just a series of 2-0s so far today here at the first day of ESEA season 18, and doesn't look like it's changing anytime soon here. I mean, we're not going to call it early, but Pasha already takes out Sanks. And Sanks has been doing massive work for Nihilum throughout these rounds.
Molotov going to rain out, and look how low Valence is as well. And no close grenade raining on him yet. Lucky for him, because he'd be dead instantly. And they're going to try and make their way through. I mean, what else could they do at this point? But Neo is here. Snacks is here, jumping up. He gets the shot anyway on Flowsick. No scopes once more. Oh, Snacks, you've got to be kidding here. Now it's just Professor Chaos left. 1v3, picks up the AWP and tries to go for it. But Ali will take him down, and it's another great pose here to finish the match. 16 rounds for Virtus.Pro.
You just immortalized that moment. You know, the no-scopes from Snacks.
He got so many no-scopes over on Banana. That's almost unreal.
But I'm glad that's why you say, you know, it's like VP, you know, confidence players.
Yeah.
When they start getting into that, when they get into their flow, Snacks just becomes this unstoppable monster. Yeah. And you see why. Like, he will just, you know, do whatever he wants. It's inspiration. It's watching art, you know. It's watching a painting, you know, happening real time. Snacks he paints with their blood, that's all.
It's a painter using nothing but red, only red.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know,
like, was another Game of Thrones reference. I'm sorry. All right.
Okay.
Well, look, guys, that was VP winning 2-0. Honestly, I thought it was going to be another replay of what happened on Cash, because Nihilum really didn't show up on that map. Virtus.Pro just too good on that. They definitely showed us something on Inferno here, and I think they should be proud. Again, it's kind of like we were talking about earlier. You're never going to get excited when you lose. You're not going to, you know, no one's going to shake each other's hands and say, well, we did our best, guys. You're going to feel sad, and especially when you were that close. But hopefully, looking back in a couple of days, they can still think, well, we did actually, you know, we did force them to play, you know, as good as they could. Really, they got put to the test.
They pushed it. Just like Luminosity versus Titan earlier today.
Yeah.
You know, that also was a very interesting best of 3 series. You know, you guys should go back and watch it if you want, because it was a very good example of you know, how homework pays off, essentially. You know, and what I mean by homework was just research done by Arya. He clearly came into this land prepared. The team knew what to do. Titan, they just got through, and it was like, because of, you know, just individual elements like Kenny S going crazy and stuff like that. You know, if it could have just been a bit more even on the aim, I think Luminosity could have been that team to actually start off strong and take a map. So
absolutely.
We nearly had it here. It wasn't meant to be, but
well, We are going to go for a quick break, guys. We'll be back with the winners interview in just a few seconds, so stay tuned. We do have more games coming up. Next up is Cloud9 and Mouse Sports as well, but before that, the winners interview right after